What's up, y'all? Boss Nation Beauty here, and I just wanted to tell y'all a really little quick PSA that this is my first DIY and I just painted my doors. So sit back, relax, and enjoy me painting my doors and how I got them so pretty. Okay, but I'm out, y'all. Bye. Alright, so the first thing I am doing is putting Scotch tape around the border of my doors, because when I paint the border of my doors, I don't want any white paint on my pink wall. So therefore I put Scotch tape around. And then I also did put Scotch tape on the silver door, but that's just for the in and out door because that door was already silver and I did need to change that one out. So yeah. So now it's time to paint, and I just got these color samples from Lowe's, and I used Valspar Satin Ultra White paint, and I found this color was just really perfect to go around the border of the doors before I started painting the doors, and you'll see why shortly. So while painting the Ultra White on the border of the doors, I had noticed I had to go over a few times, maybe another time, just so the white would really show, because it was like the color, it started to turn like a bluish green, and I guess that was like because the borders were like brown or something. But after I went over a few times, it was perfect. Now it's time to paint, and this is the other color from Valspar, and it's Satin Gravity. Now this color is just like real light gray color, and I found this color very pretty as well. But when I started to apply it on the doors with the brush, it was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be taking forever. But then it was like, maybe I don't know, and I just started going in and just started getting the edges of the door first, and then like pushing it out towards the middle of the door, and I'm just like, okay, so maybe I need a roller, or maybe I can just get it going with my brush. And then I started getting it going with my brush, and then it was just like, I don't know. Alright, so here is where I grabbed the roller, and I just started to roll the paint, and I started to like it, but then I started not to like it because it started to screech. And if you know screechy paint, you know screechy paint. It started to streak, and I just did not like that at all. So I'm like, okay, what the hell do I do now? Because I get a roller, I had my brush, and it's like, okay, should I just go to bed? Because this was a late night project. I did not mention, I also painted my sides of the doors as well. Now, I did go back in with the brush just to see what would happen, and after it started to, go along very well and not do any streaks, I was very pleased. So I was like, you know what, maybe I'll just stick with using the brush after all.
The next day.
Alright, so it is currently the next day, and I'm just going to be now painting my closet door, and I'm just going to be doing the same method I did on my in and out door, which is just getting around the edges with my brush. And then I did go back to Lowe's and get me a roller, another roller, because I felt like, you know what, I'm not trying to be on this project too much long, and I'm trying to get this done quick as possible. Alright, so here I am using the roller, and I'm almost practically finished with this door. This door really didn't take too much long as it did with the first door. I think because this door is actually smaller, so the quicker the better, yada, I don't know. But you feel me. But I did not film me taking off the doorknob because that doorknob was old, and I had planned on to replace that doorknob. So I ended up just taking that doorknob off to match the main door, silver door knob. So yeah. So here I am just going back in with my brush just to get the spots I did not get with the roller. And I was just like, all right, cool, bet. We are almost done with this door, so let's go and finish this door, hunty. So as I was almost finished painting the door, I noticed there was some spots at the top that were a little streaky. So I just went back in with my brush and the paint and was just going over it. Alright, and here is the finished project, and I was just so obsessed with my doors. It was some spots where the paint chipped from my door opening and closing, but I was like, you know what, whatever. I still love my doors. They're painted. That's all that really matters. You feel me? Alright, and here is the closet door. I added some hooks to give the door more detail. And then I noticed on the door, yes, it is chipped paint right there, but that was okay. I mean, you really have to be looking very hard to notice it. And I was just like, again, you know, my doors are painted and I am in love with my new doors.